Sawubona, molweni, and hello to you. My name is Zewande Bhengu and I am a poet. This is Poet React, where I watch some people's performance videos and I give my impressions on them. So someone asked me to watch a video by Rudy Francisco. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I am so sorry. Rudy Francisco. I'm not sure how to say that. So I went on YouTube and this was the first poem that I saw. So I'm going to be watching that today. But before I do that, please do give this video a thumbs up. If you have not, do subscribe to the channel and you can follow me on all of my social media accounts as well. You can also leave a comment down below recommending some poems that I should be watching. You can also just inbox me on my social media accounts letting me know what I should be watching next. And with that said, let's get into this poem. Rudy Francisco.
I was born on July 27th. That makes me a Leo.
I was born on July 2nd. That makes me a Cancer.
I don't really know what that means.
Me neither. I don't follow those things. I don't know what they mean.
I'm 5'6". I weigh 145 pounds. I don't know how to swim, and I'm a sucker for a girl with a nice smile and clean sneakers. I'm still learning how to whisper. I'm often loud in places where I should be quiet. I'm often quiet in places.
Okay, so far it seems like he's just telling us about himself. It's almost like an introduction video about himself. There's really nothing there for me to break down at this point.
I'm still learning how to whisper. I'm often loud in places where I should be quiet. I'm often quiet in places where I should be loud. I was born feet first, and I've been backwards ever since.
Oh, I like that. I was born feet first and I've been backwards ever since. So he could be literal with it. It could be saying that quite literally, that I was born feet first, but also that everything that I've been backwards ever since could possibly mean that things have not been going according to plan, or things have not been going well for him, or things have not been going the conventional way. So his life has not been really that conventional. I like that. That's nice. Let's go back.
And I've been backwards ever since. I like ginger ale. A lot. I've been told that I give really bad hugs. People say it feels like I'm trying to escape. Sometimes it's because I am.
I'm not sure if there's something deeper to what he just said, meaning he's trying to escape from something unseen, or he's running from a past of trauma that left him with the fear of proximity with people, or he could just be, much like the poem has been so far, quite literal and very direct, and I could be reading too much into it.
Secretly, I get really nervous every time someone gets close enough to hear me breathe. I have this odd fascination with things like sandcastles and ice sculptures. I assume it's because I usually find myself dedicating time to things that will only last a few moments.
It seems like, I think as the poem progresses, the more poemy it gets. I'm finding this quite prosy. I think it's just lacking all the elements that I would need to be satisfied in calling it a poem. Right now, it just feels very talky without much poetry. But he does come in with a line from time to time, and that was really one of them. But hopefully, as it progresses, it will get a lot more poemy, if that's a word.
I assume it's because I usually find myself dedicating time to things that will only last a few moments. That's also why I tend to fall in love with women who will never love me back. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually much easier than it seems. And to be honest, I think it's safer that way. See, relationships, they often remind me that I'm not afraid of heights or falling, but I'm scared of what's going to happen the moment that my body hits the ground. I'm clumsy. Yesterday...
I can't remember what I was reading, but a long time ago, I read something that says people don't have a fear of heights. They have a fear of falling. So it's the crash. So it's the impact of the body on the ground that people fear. It's the fear of falling, not necessarily the fear of heights. So that was really nice. Because of how prosy this performance is, or this writing is, I'm finding myself in this weird space where I don't know if I am overthinking what he is writing because everything else has been straightforward, or is there actually really more to it for me to unpack. So I'm caught in between that, because a lot of it so far at least has been quite direct and simple, and I don't think anybody should be lost as to what he is talking about.
Or falling, but I'm scared of what's gonna happen the moment that my body hits the ground. I'm clumsy. Yesterday I tripped over my self-esteem. I landed on my pride and it shattered like an iPhone with a broken face. Now I can't even tell who's trying to give me a compliment.
I guess his pride got hurt in the past and he is unable to recognize love because he's been hurt before, but he's been hurt before because of his own clumsiness.
Shattered like an iPhone with a broken face. Now I can't even tell who's trying to give me a compliment. I've never been in the military, but I have this purple heart.
Okay, that's actually a line that is quite popular in R&B. I've heard it before in R&B, and I think in some hip-hop tracks where they talk about a purple heart. So a purple heart is, I guess, is a medal of honor in a way that is awarded to soldiers who were wounded in war or who passed away in a war. People usually say, yo, I've been hurt in love and now I have a purple heart because I'm still alive and I've awarded myself, or I might as well have received a purple heart because it feels like I went to war. So that's how I've heard it used before.
A compliment. I've never been in the military, but I have this purple heart. I got it from beating myself up over things I can't fix.
Exactly.
I know this sounds weird, but sometimes I wonder what my bed sheets say about me when I'm not around. I wonder what the curtains would do if they found out about all the things I've done behind their backs. I've got a hamper that's overflowing with really, really loud mistakes and a graveyard in my closet. I'm afraid that if I let you...
A graveyard in my closet. So that would be a layering from the common saying of skeletons in my closet. That was nice.
It's overflowing with really, really loud mistakes and a graveyard in my closet. I'm afraid that if I let you see my skeletons, you'll grind my bones into powder and get high on my fault lines.
Oh, that was nice. So if I show you my flaws and show you the mistakes that I have made in the past, you will find a joy in using them against me. That was nice.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Rudy. I enjoy frozen yogurt, people watching, and laughing for absolutely no reason at all. But I don't allow myself to cry as often as I need to. I have solar power confidence. I have a battery-operated smile. My hobbies include editing my life story, hiding behind metaphors, and trying to convince my shadow that I'm someone worth following.
Oh, that was nice. So he seems to kind of have these stretched out bits of prose, and then he hits you with like something incredible at the end of it, and when it comes in, it's really nice. But the setup to those really nice bits is to me it's just very prosy.
I don't know much, but I do know this. I know heaven is full of music. I know God listens to my heartbeat on his iPod. It reminds him that we still got work to do. Thank you.
Okay, that was cool. Look, I think that poem was pretty simple. There was nothing that really should have gone over the average person's head. In terms of the technicalities of the writing, there was really nothing to break down, no rhyme schemes, no syllable work. There was no patterns, or at least visible patterns that I could see, that I could really dive into and dig and unpack and try to understand. And in terms of the content itself, I think it was pretty straightforward, pretty direct. It's the kind of content that people find easy to digest and relatable, and those poems usually do quite well among the masses, which is great. But I am a hard customer, and by my standards of poetry, I found this to be quite lacking in the elements that I find interesting in poetry. I think definitely it does have some bits that I found interesting in the writing, but those happened maybe 5-6 times in 2.5 minutes. I think it definitely does have an audience. Maybe I'm not the target market for this kind of writing. So I will be watching more videos of his performances and see if maybe there's something different, or if this is just his general style. And I will say this, my standards on what a poem is are subjective. They are mine, and you know, you may have yours. that's fine too. With that said, thank you for watching this video. Do jump in the comment section and let me know what you think. Recommend a video that I should be watching for next time. And of course, do leave a like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and follow me on my other social media platforms. You can inbox me there as well, letting me know which video I should be watching next. Until next time, please do stay safe. Bow!